Pretty calm out there. Pretty calm. I don't know what happened to that storm. We have to look on the radar. You know, I don't really watch news on TV. I advise everybody not to watch the news. That's my advice. Just watch YouTube. So, you know, it's good to fish in the morning and the evening. And I notice that's true here too. So, the fish are biting early in the morning. Earlier than those guys just went out right there. Probably the best thing to do is get up when it's dark still. Be on your spot when the sun comes up. I think you can catch something. So, it's build day 326, I think. Lose track of these things. I believe it's build day 326. And George will be here, as far as I know, in a little while. It's not quite starting time. And we'll see what we can get into today. So that's my job today, drive 2 hours. It's not much of a job, is it? Yeah. I don't know, there's no telling what you'll see on the road though, so it is kind of amusing at times. So 62, we'll see you later. My plans for today were to get the paint, put the, show y'all how to attach something to concrete, solid concrete. I have to put up my smoke alarms. Good morning from 62 to Freedom. It is build day 326. And, like I said earlier, I'm gonna roll out to San Jose. My wife wants to go there for some reason. And that's how we're gonna do it. I hung out some clothes on the second. I discovered that on the second load, which I hung out right there on the temporary line. On the second load, there was a stoppage in the line and overflow in the laundry room. I only found one of these bra pad things. So in the laundry, the other one was not in there, and I didn't notice them anywhere else. So my guess is, you know, the protective bra pad thingy, which I don't know too much about bras, you know. Anyway, I'll like to take it. No, anyway, dang, it seemed like it would have lasted longer than that before I had to do some maintenance on it. But I don't have a snake. So when we're in San Jose, I'm gonna get a snake. I have a feeling I'm gonna be needing it. I'm gonna need a cobra. King Cobra. King Cobra, King Cobra, spitting Cobra. I'm gonna need that. And gonna have to snake stuff out. He's working on the outside. Oh, check it out, man. Check it out. He started working a little on the outside, you know, roughing in the skim coat. Woo! At the top there on the, you know, he made all those precasts. So, pretty cool. Anyway, my wife is still waiting for her sister-in-law to replace her at the store. Then we will roll out. So George is just keep pecking away with this. He's by himself, so it's gonna go however it goes. He's gonna make progress, and whatever that is, it's gonna be great. Cause you know, George don't mess around. I don't expect him to go too beyond. It gets hot out here. You know, when he takes his merienda, he's got to go home. So, really, it's okay for him because he lives really close, like right up there on the hill up there. So he could go home, relax a minute, take his merienda, and because he's got nobody else to converse with out here. No sister staying here. He can go home, talk to his wife or friends that are hanging around his house or whatever. It's fine. And he can take a little bit longer merienda if he wants to, just a little bit, because he has to walk there and walk back. So that eats up some time. So that's just me telling him right now that it's okay to be a little bit longer, because I want him to relax in the spot where he's gonna eat his snack and drink and stuff. I want him to relax there, at least at the normal time they do, and not counting the time he has to walk there and walk back. Okay, George? All right. So we're gonna take it easy. We ain't gonna get too carried away around here. Anyway, the fishermen were out early, and I see they're still out there a little bit, so they must be getting something. That's my wife's store right there. So she's got it all organized, looks like to me. Look pretty good. I don't know what we're going to get. I'll find out sooner or later. This is my favorite parking space on this corner. Usually I like where that green intercooler turbo is right now. Pajero. Yeah. It looks like he's been scraping a few things. Look at that wheel hub right there. Dang. Anyway, it's like a t-shirt shop and shoe shop right there. Across the street, this is my favorite parking space where she's at the bank. That's the bank over there. It's super crowded. At that corner down there was just, wow. It was hard to get around there. So, you see the McDonald's sign right there. The faded McDonald's sign. Philippine sun. So rounded off, it's about $1,500 for the food. But that's not including the pigs. Gonna get 2 pigs. That's another $14,000. So, and then, you know, that's not including like beer and wine and liquor and soda and water and all that stuff. And then all the implements, you know, the paper plates with the paper plate holders and everything, you know, everything. It's the catering only, it's just the food. And then we got to rent tables and chairs and all that. So, and then, like I said, the 2 pigs are $14,000. They're $7,000 a piece. So my sister-in-law she told her sister she wanted 2 of those pigs for the blessing. Take a little walk to the mall with me. See how that is. My wife's in there, so. So this is Robinson's Mall. It's very crowded right now. So I see a lot of schoolgirls and schoolboys in their uniforms. So it's lunchtime. I guess some of them come here to eat lunch at there's a Jolly Bee inside here, so it attracts a lot of school kids. So there's nothing dead about the malls in the Philippines. The malls here are very busy. They stay busy in this mall all the time. The whole time it's open, it's very busy. You're gonna see. So. So that's Jolly Bean I was talking about right there. See how crowded that is. Yeah, this mall is not dead whatsoever. So here's a couple. It's a Mitsubishi right there. That's pretty cool. I don't know what this is right here. I don't recognize it. Fuso. Wow. It's got a nice big bed, huh? This is what I needed for the construction. I should have bought this and then sold it when the construction was over. Could fit 3 people in there. Me driving and 2 Filipinos over there. My wife and my daughter. Not sure where my wife is. I don't know what this is. I don't even know what kind of car this is, but it's not good if they won't name their name. Cavanjo. Geely. Oh, yeah, that's a Geely. I've heard of that before. So, it's Panda. So let's go find my wife. I think she's down here at Robinson's department store. So let's check that first. Just got back from San Jose. You know, got some drinks for the party coming up. Got another box of a big long box with a bunch of screws in it so that I could, you know, we had to take our coffee table when they brought the cable. We had to use our coffee table for here. We had to use it for like a TV table because it's just another thing that we didn't have. So I got one that's gonna go right there. I'm gonna put it together later when I got a chance. Later, as in today. So, like I said, I ain't been here all day, so I'm gonna get the car unloaded. She already unloaded all the stuff for her store down there. It was a really packed back here. And we got some curtains, you know, to fill in the blanks. It took an enormous amount of curtains to fill everything in, and some more curtain rods down in here. So, simple stuff. All right, that's it for right now. It's gonna be under the TV stand because we don't need a TV stand. So I'm gonna go down here and see what George's been up to today. So just fresh back from San Jose. You know, we ate at Shakey's Pizza, and I brought some back for my daughter because we know she likes it. So brought her some pizza back. You know, we ate lunch there, and she ordered a great big pizza, and she ordered some other thing, you know, chicken and rice and stuff like that. So I brought the pizza back from my daughter. So George has been lonely all day long. I haven't been out here to pester him at all. Oi, it's looking good, George. It's looking good. I saw the dog just went right in between the concrete. I was hollering at the dog up there, and he was inside here, He just went right out, right in between the two concrete slats. Right in the middle. He just went right out like he'd been coming in and out there all the whole time. So eventually I'm gonna have to do something about that, but maybe put some screen down there or something. Oh yeah, because yeah, the dirt is higher. Yeah, well, yeah, all right. I know how he jumped way down there. He must have came through the gate, and then he went out that way when I started screaming at him. Yeah. Huh? I don't know. He's brown. No, not camp dog. No, it was a brown dog, light brown dog. Anyway, wow, look how beautiful it is out here. It's always beautiful here. How's it going, George? Is it going smooth? Oh, he's already gone. So. Oh, it's 5 o'clock. So it's time for George to go home. Yeah, this is looking way better, man. He needs to work on inside here some, see that? But look how smooth that is. Huh? Yeah, it's got to work. That's what I was saying. You got to work on this some. But the faces are looking pretty good. And man, I know y'all remember some look at this corner. It was scraggly looking, man. It was scraggly looking. I'll find a corner over there and show you about what it looked like over here. Oh yeah, it's 5 o'clock, George. It's 5 o'clock. Yeah. So the corners look basically like that. Where, you know, the column was made first and then the walls were formed after. And they're really rough like that. So he's done a lot of work to square those up. And I think that the forms were, it's just like this corner right here. Here's another good example. See how rough it looks. Wow. You know, and he's already squared this corner like right here. You can see that corner. He's already worked on squaring that up some. So it was probably even worse than that.
I labeled it, but it's only.
Oh yeah, I shouldn't have been piling rocks all the way up already, right?
I get that.
Yeah. I should get that away from there too. I'll try to help you out. Tomorrow, maybe I won't have nothing to do in the morning.
Down.
Yeah.
The skin coat is no good.
Huh?
Because I see good.
Yeah.
That's why I need to.
Yeah. I will pull these rocks away too. And then after it's finished, I will put them back. So try to protect it like that. Yeah. It shouldn't be too hard to do.
Because before sanding all the sanding, sir, I put the sim coat first because so many dust.
Oh yeah.
Because only 2 bags, sir. Maybe not enough.
Yeah, I will get some more tomorrow. Yeah. 5 more?
Yeah, 5 more, sir.
Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna get in here, rinse my feet off, and go eat a little bit and work on my next project with a bag of screws in it. So it's gonna be it from 62. And so it was a continuation of the fence on the build day today. Build day 327, I believe. Build day 327. It's a one-man crew, and I didn't help out at all today, except for getting, you know, staffing the house for, you know, stocking the house. You know, is part of the build of a house. not the structure, but I mean, how you gonna call it a house if you don't fill it up with furniture and stuff like that? So I consider that part of it. So I helped a little bit by getting something to put the router and all that on so we can have our coffee table back. You know, projects, they fleetingly go through my mind sometimes. Like, I've been wanting to paint these so that they don't deteriorate, and I've been wanting to do that for like since they made these things, like 6 months, and they're deteriorating. Something has dug a big old thing in there. Pretty sure it was ants. And so maybe tomorrow I can seal these up and give the people, the kids and everything, some interesting places to sit in the yard. And look at this one. The guys that were working on this just tore this thing up, and then before they, in the last week or whatever. You know, this is like a mountain, a ridge, and this is a valley. So this just seemed to be grind down, and this filled in a little bit, and then this smoothed down and filled in a little bit to transition. So it's not going to take much, and then it could be primed and painted. So not like this. Once I get finished with everything, it would take a heck of a lot of skim coat. That's why I think James was right about, you know, there's not that much difference between solid concrete and this, because this ain't, you know, you have to put cement and sand, wash sand, but it's a lot more cement that goes into the skim coat, and look how much it would take, you know, just to fill in this one little area around here, around this column. It's so sloppy, it's gonna take a whole bag of cement, practically. So a lot more cement going into skim coating this crap than it would this. You know how much you think it's going to take to do that? It's not that much. A lot of it you don't even have to skim coat. You just scrape it off a little bit, and there might be a couple little divots, like that little divot right there. You're just going to fill that in a little bit, and you could prime it and paint it. But not so here. That's why you're going to use 10 times as much cement in this wall, 20 times maybe, because everywhere you got to fill in a big old hunk right there. It's going to be filled in with almost 50-50 cement and sand. You don't gain the luxury of rock, which is strength, to hold that on there either. So this thick skim coat cracks way more than you know, I mean, any concrete's gonna crack, but just look at this. It's not gonna, you don't see no cracks in it, but if it was skim coat, you would. There's not much skim coat in there because, like I said, it was like this. It was already like that. It was already smooth. You just fill in a dimple here and there because nobody was supervising. Nobody was there every day. So it's something that I wouldn't advise. And it's something that I learned by doing research of people that have been building in the Philippines before I arrived here. Like a whole bunch of people. And especially, you know, I watched Texas Filipino before I started. When I was dreaming this up, I ran into it. And he got me thinking about this and that. So my dreams were dreaming in the right direction. So thanks for that, Texas. And now I've never met him personally, but I did go by and I wasn't invited. It was before he had a like a co-op thing. You know, I don't know how you do, you know, the neighborhood has whatever it is. We don't have that here because this is basically, however, I'll say, and
You know, if you drop by, you're welcome to come here. And I got a bell in the front of my house. If you're my subscriber, you come and ring that bell and I will answer it. We'll come down, we'll have a little chit chat. I'll try to welcome you the best I can, especially later when I'm settled down, you know, and everything. But I'll try to do what I can now. But anyway, back then he didn't touch with him, and I didn't know if I could even spot the place, the Del Mar place, with Conscious Del Mar. But they got rules and stuff now, I understand it. So you got to set up an appointment and all that, you know. I ain't gonna go through all that. So I'd like to meet him one day, but maybe on the fly, on the flip-flop. I'll see him on the flip-flop one day. So that's it from 62. I got some work to do and a daughter to tend to. Just unboxed. Here's the next project, the next torture. There's a pretty big bag of screws, but there's the things there. But you know, it's layered, so can't really see it all really too good. A very decent size of screws here. Oh my gosh. Blue, I don't know. Damn.